a pressure cooker, just like any other name brand one that you've seen out there, but this is the Pampered Chef one. For hosting this month, you can get this bad boy for 60% off, which makes it only $96. And it's a Cadillac of pressure cookers. It has 16 settings on it. So right now what I'm doing is I'm searing some of our andouille chicken sausage in here. This works just like a stovetop, except much faster. So I'm just searing it in here so that it gets kind of just a nice brown taste and look to it before we add the rest of our ingredients. I actually chopped a bunch of the stuff already because I wanted to really just focus on the pressure cooker mostly rather than all the chopping stuff to it. So this is just going to sear for a little bit, and once this is done, we're going to take it out and we're going to add in our vegetables. And jambalaya is a combination of onion, pepper, celery, garlic, and we're going to put that in there. And the great thing is the way the sausage is cooking, it's going to leave a little bit of fat in the bottom, so then it'll caramelize up our vegetables as well. Once we're done searing everything, we'll add our chicken broth, our tomatoes, our chicken, our Cajun seasoning, and then some rice, and we'll seal the lid and let the rest do the cooking by itself. This is a great way, pressure cooking is a great way to do something really fast. It also enhances flavors, and so you don't need to worry about adding a ton of seasoning to this. It cooks really fast. Actually, I too have some of my chicken thighs weren't totally defrosted yet, so I can cook frozen meat in here without any issue as well. If it was completely frozen and in one big chunk, I would recommend increasing the cooking time, but your guide tells you all of that, so that's not anything you need to worry about. So I'm just going to get a bowl real quick so I can scoop the sausage out of here, and then I'll put the vegetables in and we'll continue with our recipe. Jambalaya is normally a recipe that takes a little bit of time on the stovetop, a little bit of simmering, but in the pressure cooker, we're going to be able to set this for about 4 minutes. It's going to come to pressure, cook for 4 minutes, we'll release the pressure, and it'll be ready to serve. Jambalaya is another dish too that actually tastes better the next day. So I always can't wait for leftovers with the jambalaya, and I always try to make sure that I plan for leftovers because it is indeed better the next day. So we're going to take all this sausage out of here. It's still on sear, and we're going to add our vegetables just so that they get, some of that crispness gets taken off of them. We're going to press some garlic. Where's my garlic? There it is. Press some garlic right in here. Remember the garlic press, you do not need to peel your garlic. This is something that you can put in whole. And then we're just going to squeeze it right into our vegetables, scrape the bottom, and when we open up, the peel is still inside. So that's not anything you have to worry about. No garlic fingers whatsoever. It normally comes with this little Barbie brush tool as well, which will help you scoop it out. I'm just pretty much accustomed to using whatever other cooking tools I have around to scrape it out or to get it out, so that I'll just use a knife tip real quick to get it out, but our garlic press is probably my #1 favorite tool. So a couple cloves of garlic, chopped onions that I use the manual food processor with, some diced celery, and some diced red pepper. And again, I'm just searing these just enough to take some of that crunch off of that, to soften up the vegetables a little bit, and let them kind of saute in that fat from that andouille sausage. So what we're going to do then too is we're going to add some Cajun seasoning. This is just like a Weber Grill New Orleans Cajun seasoning. So I'm just going to add a generous amount right to our veggies and coat those in them. We're also going to add a can of fire roasted tomatoes. And with that is our awesome can opener. Our can opener is different than most other can openers. You actually open from the top, not from the side, and it has a no sharp edges. So you're going to put it right on the top, and you're going to go right around the top of it. A lot of people with arthritis or mobility issues love this can opener because it's super smooth and easy to use. Then you're going to take these little pincher grips here. It's like little ant pinchers, and you're going to pinch the side of the can, use the leverage. Ta-da! Our can is open, and no sharp edges. Okay, so really, really safe as well. And your lid isn't going to fall inside of your can either. You know, all the germs on the top of your can. All right, so these are nice and sauteing in here. We're going to add our sausage back to it and stir that up. Now with this recipe, I also like to add additional hot sauce on top. It is a little spicy, more mild for sure, medium mild. I like my food really spicy though, so I like to add hot sauce on top of this once I eat it. So we're gonna add the sausage back in here. The vegetables are in here. Now we're gonna add our chicken in here, our tomatoes. Give that a stir. We're actually gonna stop searing it. We're gonna add in some chicken broth, about 2 cups, which is a half a carton, because this is 4 cups total. And then we're gonna add in our white rice too, and I actually have to get that from the cabinet. I failed and I forgot to grab that. So let me grab the white rice real quick. White rice is definitely a hot commodity at the store right now. So we're ending up with different kinds of rice today. We just got a huge bag of jasmine rice, which is a little bit different of a texture, but it's gonna do the job. So we're gonna add 1.5 cups of long grain white rice. As long as it's not instant rice, you are fine to use it in the quick cooker. Do not use instant rice in the quick cooker. It'll get turned to mush. You want to use a long grain traditional rice. It also is healthier for you because it's not stripped down. The rice is not stripped down. The coats of it isn't, which is why that's what makes it actually instant. So we got chicken. We got chicken sausage. We have celery, we have tomatoes, we have peppers, we have rice, we have chicken broth, we have garlic, we have onions. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be amazing. We're gonna go ahead and put the lid on. You always make sure that all your seals are secure. Go ahead and put your lid on, make sure your button is not depressed. And we're gonna change it to the white rice setting, right there. 4-minute cook time, craziness. When the timer is up, we're actually gonna let this naturally release for 10 minutes, which means we're not gonna push the button to let all the steam out. We're gonna let the machine stop cooking and let the pressure come down on its own. If it's a manual release, then I would come over here and press the button and see all the steam come out. So this is about a 10-minute pressurizing, 4-minute cook time, and then about a 10-minute pressure down, so about a 25-minute recipe. But the great part is I can literally press the start button here, go play outside with my kids and not worry about it. It's a super safe tool and really great to use, and I don't have to watch a pot, which is amazing. So I will post the jambalaya recipe and the finished pictures, but this is one of our family favorites. We absolutely love this recipe. And again, planned overs. This is a great recipe to always have leftovers of. So there you go, makes a bunch. This is about 8 servings worth of food in here. So we're gonna go ahead and hit start, and we're gonna let the machine do its work, and I'll be posting some pictures with it. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I hope you guys are enjoying all the videos that have been going on this week too. See you guys later.